This is Wendy, my small little dragon, who I've always thought looked like Spyro. But now I think you look like Toothless. Hi, pretty girl. Hi everyone, my name is Tamara Chambers, and this is Tamara Just Saw. And last night, I went and saw How to Train Your Dragon 3, Hidden World. The sun is a little bright. I think I might be a little overexposed, so excuse that. It's very early in the morning. I loved this movie. I hadn't seen, up until yesterday, any of the other How to Train Your Dragon movies, though I've heard the most amazing things about them. I watched one while I was doing dishes and cleaning up around the house, so I didn't get the full greatness of it. I definitely am gonna watch 1 and 2, hopefully later today, because 3 was amazing. But anyways, I got the gist of the characters and kind of got the gist of the background of what I was getting into with 3. Fake glasses. Something happened to Hiccup's dad in 2. I see that now that I saw 3. I think that's the only thing that I missed, though, not watching fully 1 or 2. I would give this movie an A+ for animation, an A+ for character work and relationships formed. I would give it probably a C for action and a C for comedy, and those things just grew less and less important to me as I watched the movie. Can't decide what look I want right now. The story is mostly about Hiccup finding the love of his life, a light fury, a bright fury. It's a joke in the movie, a light fury, I think. And ultimately mating with this other dragon. And that's where the best moments of the film come in. It's where the best comedy comes in. It's where the best character work comes in. And it's just the best part of the movie. There's also, I guess people would argue, the bigger plot of Grimmel, the bad guy, who is pretty boring, but ultimately pretty unimportant. He's a dragon hunter, and he is trying to get Toothless from Hiccup. Hiccup and Astrid and the other couple Viking warriors. I don't like the group of people that Hiccup has in his life. I think they're so annoying. I don't think they're funny, especially the twins are just insufferable. I really don't like them. They probably grow with you through 1 and 2 more so than jumping right into 3. Maybe it was just like a little abrasive, but I did not enjoy them at all. I think the side characters are very hit or miss. Hiccup and Astrid, though, I love their relationship growing in this. Hiccup and Toothless, just the MVPs, character-wise. Their growing together is so good, and it's all about letting go, and by the end I was just in tears in this theater from this animated film that I hadn't really seen 1 or 2 of. The animation is just bonkers. It's so beautiful. There's this one point where they're coming up on the hidden world, and it's this giant waterfall, and it looks like a real waterfall. Or it looks better than any CGI in like the new Jurassic World movie. If there's a waterfall in that, it looks like better than like something that's trying to be real life that's CGI. This is like animated. It just looks so good. Going into the hidden world, I wrote down in my notes that I thought it looked like a better Coco. I love Pixar. I loved Coco. And this, I hate to say it, was like a better, in my mind, a better version of the dead area in Coco, which is the term. It was beautiful and colorful and detailed and just crazy good. I imagine 1 and 2 are the same way. I love Toothless with all of my heart. He reminds me of my cat Wendy, who reminds me of Spyro the Dragon. Toothless is like this kitten, cat, whale salamander. Really cute, really goofy, very determined, fierce, clumsy, hilarious. No dialogue, but they just know the character so well, these people creating this film and this story and the animation, that it comes through as you know who Toothless is, you know what Toothless is all about, you know Toothless. I wrote Toothless and Hiccup are the friends we need in this tumultuous world. I don't even know if that's how you use tumultuous, but tumultuous. Tumultuous world. Doesn't tumultuous mean Like crazy? I have no idea. Some of the comedy worked for me, most of it didn't. And I think that might be just because I haven't seen 1 and 2. I haven't really grown with these characters like most other people seeing this. I like that they made fun of Vikings thinking the earth was flat. It's really cute. Everything with Toothless and Hiccup were really cute and funny. The little band of friends didn't do it for me. I can't imagine it doing it for really anyone. I just didn't find them funny at all, especially the twins. They were so unfunny to me that was really the biggest thing that took away from the film for me. Like, the biggest negative point in the film was the twins, who I just don't think were funny. And maybe they've grown and like it's a thing that you had to be there kind of deal, but they were not for me. The action was good. I think I really enjoyed the lack of action in this because the story, while it was about Hiccup moving everyone from their land of Burke or Bird or whatever to a new place because this dragon hunter was after them, it really was about the characters and the story within what they're going through internally. And I just don't care about Grimmel and the dragon hunters and the action here. The end was resolved very quickly. There was no giant, crazy buildup and then this 20-minute action adventure scene that I don't care to see in this, animated film. I just don't care to see it. So it's really cool that it was appropriately built up, appropriately resolved. We're done. Bing, bang, boom. Let's see some more dragons and cry. And you know what? That should be a shirt, I think, with my cat Wendy on it. The end climax of the adventure was really sweet. It was kind of a self-sacrifice to save someone you love, and then it ends up you're saved because of that love. And it was really sweet, and I was left kind of like, okay, that was very cute. Kind of not the emotional impact I thought it was going to have, but really, really great. And then right after the action climax, there was just the best emotional climax ever, where I'm just sitting in this theater surrounded by children just like sniveling to myself because it was so good. I imagine this is the last one they're gonna make, and it seems to be a really nice wrap up to this series. It made me want to go back and really sit down and watch 1 and watch 2. I'm a pretty easy get when you're trying to get someone to cry in a movie, and this one definitely got me. I love the voice acting. The animation is stellar. I love the character work. I think that it was really smart of them to focus mainly on that versus just a story that really isn't that important. I think from what I read on like online synopsis of 1 and 2, those were maybe better like stories as like a giant chunk, and this was more about wrapping up these characters that people have grown to love. Also, any movie that reminds me of my cat, Wendy, the 6-pound tiny dragon, or Ike, my 14-pound orange chonk, either of them is gonna be a win in my book. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next week. With what? What am I seeing next week? Climax, Greta, Tyler Perry's A Medea Family Funeral, or The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. 4 movies I've not heard of. Let me know down below what you would prefer me to see out of those. Are those the only movies coming out? Let me know what you want to see for next week. I will read them. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh, look, it's my cat Wendy. Oh, there she goes again. Sparks.